Hey everyone, this is Rabbitearsblog, and this video is about my thoughts on the bloody Gurr incident from the TV series Invader Zim. This video was requested to me by Chris Bazzini, and you can check out his channel in the description box below. Usually I rarely do follow-up videos to any of my reviews, unless it was something I missed out in my review video. But I was so glad that Chris Bazzini told me about bloody Gurr, because I had seen that image years ago, and there were some YouTube videos that talked about bloody Gurr, but I didn't really point that out in my review video of Invader Zim, because it was just a still image that was leaked out on the internet, and it would have been hard for me to say anything about it since all I knew about it at the time was that there was an image of girl being covered in blood, and then it caused controversy. But thanks to Chris Bazzini for giving me the Wikipedia page that talked about the bloody Gurr incident, I can now give out my opinion on this incident. But first things first, I will give a brief summary about this incident. Bloody Gurr was a picture that showed Gurr from Invader Zim being covered in blood, and the story behind this picture was that Joan Vosk wanted Gurr to be covered in blood in the last scene of the episode Gurr Goes Crazy and stuff. But, of course, Nickelodeon rejected the idea because it would have been too inappropriate for children. So, because they already drew out the image, Joan Vosk and the rest of the creators of the show decided to sneak in some bloody Gurr images in the show. Of course, it wasn't a huge deal before and after the show got canceled, according to the creators. However, many people claimed that they saw images of bloody Gurr in certain episodes like Bad Bad Rubber Piggy, and that was the reason why Invader Zim was canceled. However, Joan Voss confirmed that the show was not canceled because of this, since Nickelodeon didn't find out about this image until after the show was canceled, and the bloody Gurr images were too fake to really see anyway. Now, I don't really have much to say on this incident, since it was just a still image that caused controversy when some fans saw images of bloody Gurr somewhere in the episodes, but it did bring an interesting topic about what would have happened if they had actually used the bloody Gurr image in the episode. For one thing, I do think that the show would have been edgier if they did use the bloody Gurr image for this final scene in that episode, although Invader Zim was already pretty edgy. It was interesting to me that Joan Vosk actually wanted to put a scene in which Gurr was covered in blood, and it definitely would have been a sight to see if Gurr was covered in blood. I guess the big thing about this incident was that some fans have seen the bloody Gurr images in some episodes, and the creators themselves did mention that they snuck in some bloody Gurr images in the show. To be honest, when I was watching Invader Zim, I haven't really been paying attention to the bloody Gurr images, so this was definitely something that interested me because I never would have thought that a gory image would have sneaked into the show. I also heard some rumors that Joan Vosk tried to tell Nickelodeon that it was actually ketchup that was covering Gurr to cover up for the bloody Gurr incident, but Nickelodeon didn't seem to buy it. Of course, this was a rumor I heard a few years back, so I'm not actually sure if it was true or not. So what do you think about the bloody Gurr incident? Do you think that it was responsible for the cancellation of Invader Zim? Do you think that the show would have been better if bloody Gurr was actually in the show? And did you see any bloody Gurr images throughout the show? Feel free to tell me your opinions on this topic in the comments below, and again, I'd like to thank Chris Bazzini for telling me about this incident. This is Rabbitearsblog, and I'll see you later.